What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening. Whenever this video may find you, I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel. That's this channel right here, Blunt Money Bets. Blunt Money Bets. Sub to the channel. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what y'all on. Early show today just because I got most of my Blunt Money Bets in. It's a few more spots I'm looking at, but it's no need to wait in. Stuff already starting to drop a little bit. So I might have a couple more things in the timeline, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like the slate. It's only 2 games, and it's like 15 games again tomorrow. So I might as well get a head start on tomorrow anyway. So yeah. Recap of yesterday. Duran came through with the 2 unit or the 1.5 unit play. Shout out to Duran. And the nick of time came through. Gave out a plus 1,000 on the stream. That hit as well. Unfortunately, them Pistons, they fall hard. They did all they could, man. But unfortunately, they couldn't do it, man. We would have hit both of them 25 in the wins, man. So it is what it is. It was a good ride, man. But Jordan Clarkson was a dog last night, man. So I ended up pretty much breaking even yesterday because I gave out 2 half-unit bets that didn't hit or would have been profitable. So still a real good week. Gonna try and build on it tonight and tomorrow. Hammer straight like that. Ain't gonna have a lot of plays tomorrow. Gonna focus on my favorite plays because yesterday upset me. I'm like, man, I didn't do nothing with Paul George after I sat here and talked about him and Devin Booker and all this shit. I ain't do nothing with Paul George. There's a few more spots I didn't even touch. Gave out Day'Ron Sharp on the timeline. Didn't count it as an official. If we count that as official, then yeah, definitely won a couple units. But yeah, just gave out Day'Ron Sharp on the timeline. Just his double. Said it was a good look, and his rebounds and shit. So overall, cool day. Trying to be better. Could be worse. So we'll take that. I have no straight bets today. I might whip up a half-unit bet. It's a couple spots I like, couple spots I'm waiting to open. So I may whip up a half-unit bet. But aside from that, nothing, no spot that I'm coming across. It's like, oh, I got to have that spot today. All right, so I got no straights, but I got a few blunt money bets. I may have a couple lives on the timeline, and I will definitely have my I got a boost, like a 25% boost on DraftKings, so I definitely will have that too. All right, that was a lot just to get the blunt money bets. What is this? 250. All right. I'll put the timestamps on when I get done with the show. And the timestamps be on generally before I post the timestamps up. You can just check like 15 minutes after the show generally, and the timestamps will be up. If not, check 30. But normally I'll put it up. But a lot of times, like I said, the timestamps will be up before that. All right. Blow money bets early. Giannis, 10 assists. It's just simple. I don't know if he did this the last time. I think he did. I think he might have like 16 assists, 14 assists, some shit. Last time he played San Antonio. And it is what it is. Giannis should be able to do whatever he wants. I don't know if he's gonna play. I don't know if he's gonna sit. I don't know if Dame gonna play. I don't know if Dame gonna sit. Bobby Portis is gonna be a really good look. I believe. So we'll see. If one of them sit, even if one of them don't sit, because Milwaukee, they should be out for blood. They should blow these boys out today, but we'll see. But yeah, Giannis 10 assists. I got it at plus 460. It's actually at plus 490 right now. I did check that. So hey, you can get some value on that. Ain't too much to say about it. Like I said, he can get it if you want it. And he had it last time he played him. You got 12 assists out there on DraftKings for like plus 1,100, plus 1,200 if you want to dabble in that as well. But yeah, Giannis 10 assists on FanDuel plus 460. Next, same vein, Dame 35, Giannis 10 assists plus 1,700 on FanDuel. You can shop around, see if you can get a better price on DraftKings. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this happened last time they played. I think Dame had like 40 something. And I think Giannis had like 14 assists. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened last time. Either way it goes, I like Dame points today just because he's been trash his last few games, and that just happens to correlate with the Pacers. I mean, my goodness, they done lost 3 or 4 to the Pacers. I know they, and it's not like the Spurs is like the team that's like you want to play. Like they probably want to play obviously the Pacers again. but they want to play a team probably like Boston or Denver, OKC. They want to play at Philly. They want to play a really good team so they can show people like, look, man, yeah, this team may have our number, but we still nice. You know what I'm saying? So, but with that being said, I do think, Milwaukee going to come out and handle business. But if it's close, then Dame could have 35 or 40. It's that simple. Guards kill San Antonio. And I'm pretty sure he had 40 last time. Pretty sure he had 40 last time, but I could be wrong. So Dame, 35 points, and Giannis, 10 assists, plus 1,700. Next, and I only got 3 more. Well, actually 4 more. I ain't gonna give this out. I'm gonna just tell y'all what this is. I will give this first one out. So Michael Porter Jr. to be the leading scorer in the game tonight versus the Warriors. Michael Porter Jr. to be the leading scorer. That's a plus 2,200. And that's still around. Maybe it's a plus 2,000. Maybe it's a plus 2,100. It's just a game that, it's Michael Porter Jr. He can have 30. He can have 7 or 8 threes. Anything can happen. Steph really, he had a good game last game, but Steph ain't been playing the best. We know Clay been ass. So, yeah, and we know anybody on Denver can get busy. Jokic can have 12 points and be fine. Jamal Murray can have 18, 21. And Michael Porter Jr. can have 30. And that could be how that goes. So at plus 2,000, just a little blunt money on that. Michael Porter Jr. to be the game's leading scorer. And I'm not going to give this out official. You do with this information as you please, just because it dropped so much. And this is another reason. Well, this is the main reason why I'm like, yeah, let me do this show now. I had Klay Thompson to be the top point scorer at plus 3,000. That shit's all the way down to like plus 1,800 right now. I don't know why. I don't know nothing that anybody else should know. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I just felt like it was a good price. Same thing with Michael Porter Jr. If it's not Steph, you would think it's going to be Clay. It ain't been Clay a lot, but it could be Clay. And again, nobody on Denver, any one of them 3 boys can go for 30 on Denver, but any one of them 3 boys can go for 20 and Denver can win. And they'd be just fine with that. So at plus 3,000, yeah, I thought it was a really good price. I don't think it's the best price at plus 1,800. It is 18 to 1. So if you want to dabble in it, you can, but I'm not going to give that out official. If it was still at a plus 2,500, then I would. But yeah, so I'll just give you that information. But Michael Porter Jr., that's an official plus 2,200. Just blunt money on that. Next, and then I get into my sweat free that I just gave out on the timeline. Trace Jackson Davis double. Plus 900 on DraftKings if you build it out. Now, I wasn't going to play this just because he ain't been rebounding like that. He ain't been getting 30 plus minutes or nothing like that. Because it was like a plus 550, plus 600, plus 650 everywhere. But once I seen it built out to a plus 900, now you got my attention. And it's at the end of the day, this is the biggest game he ever played in his life, probably. Straight like that. It's the biggest game you ever played in your life. He's athletic enough to grab some rebounds. I've seen Nick Richards. I've seen, Nick Claxton. I've seen other guys get rebounds of his ilk, not great scorers or nothing like that. I've seen them get rebounds and points versus Jokic. Jokic ain't really trying to defend nobody. Trace Jackson Davis was a scorer in college, so he got a little jumper. Plus, you got Chris Paul out there spoon feeding him. Plus, he does read the double teams and the traps really well off of Steph. So he should be able to get a few baskets, and it's just all about if he's going to get minutes and rebounds. And he hasn't been doing that lately. I'm telling y'all that now. But again, this is his biggest game of his life, basically. He's playing against the best player in the world. He's playing against the MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy, one of the greatest players of all time. So, and this was a guy who was, I don't even know if Trace Jackson Davis was drafted. Maybe he went in like the 2nd round or some shit. So, man, what would it do for his confidence and for him to just tell everybody, screw you, y'all had me fucked up, from the come on here and have, a little 13 and 11, a little something like that. So, yeah, Trace Jackson Davis, center for the Golden State Warriors, to have a double-double. I'm only building that out. I'd only play the plus 800. Like I said, just a little blunt money on these. The most I'm going to have out there today is probably a unit and a half, but it's probably going to be more like a unit and just blunt money bets. It may be like a quarter unit here or there, something like that, So, yeah, just, small little blunt money bet on Trace Jackson Davis, double plus 900. I played the 800, nothing lower than that. And build that out on DraftKings, all right? And last but not least, and then we'll get into, comments real quick. And then I'll get into like the NFL. I got the NFL. Shout out to my homie. We hit those. He posted a few of these, and I'll get into the receivers tomorrow. Or maybe Saturday, but I got like running back information. Um, for incentives and shit. All right, but last but not least, this is my sweat free bet on FanDuel. Excuse me. Let me see. 8 legs plus 1667. Like it. Is what it is. We'll see what we can do with it. Wimby and Devin Vassell. I think it's Devin Vassell. Either way it goes, we start with the Spurs game. Wimby and Vassell each to have 20. Wimby 2 blocks and Giannis 10 rebounds. So Wimby to get 20. He's on limited minutes, but it is his first game ever against Giannis. So we'll see what he can do. All right. I think he's gonna be able to fare well versus Giannis because he's playing center. So that means Brook Lopez might have to guard him. And oh goodness, Brook Lopez ain't staying in front of him at all. And Giannis is a monster, but Wimby a big boy. So when it come to finishing, Giannis may get one, but I don't think Wimby gonna have that big of an issue finishing at the rim. So yeah, I think he's gonna get his 20. And shit, he playing 24 to 28 minutes, and that boy's still getting about 16 to 20 shots up. So yeah, Wimby 20 points, Devin Vassell 20 points. If it ain't Keldon Johnson, you gotta really like Devin Vassell, and no guards, nobody on Milwaukee that's a guard is guarding anybody. Trey Jones should be starting tonight. Couldn't talk you off of him, but obviously Devin Vassell is more of a scorer, so I'll take Devin Vassell to score 20 as well. Like that a lot. Shit, I think that's his point prop at 19.5. Wimby 2 blocks, self-explanatory. Couldn't talk you off of playing like a little three block blunt money bet, for maybe a quarter unit or something. Both of these guys are leading the league in blocks, and shout out to the early dreamers who got Wimby with me at plus 1,300 to lead the league in blocks. Then I doubled back and got him at plus 700 again. But I gave him out on this show during the summer, during WNBA season. I came on and had a future show and gave out that. Also got Jalen Duren to lead the league in rebounds at plus 4,400. I don't know how that's looking, but Duren low key trying to creep up. We'll see how that's looking. But yeah. So yeah, I think Wimby can get 2 blocks. He averaging 3, lead the league in blocks right now. Brook Lopez also is playing in this game, is second in the league in blocks, and that's just because Wimby just had 4 last game and Brook Lopez had 0 last game. So they both obviously are great shot blockers. So couldn't talk you off for playing them, laddering each of their blocks, and maybe parlaying them together. Couldn't talk you off of that. But for the sake of this blow money bet, Wimby 2 blocks and Giannis 10 rebounds. Kind of goes without saying. Something he can get in 3 quarters. So I put those 4 legs with 4 legs in the Golden State game. Jamal Murray 20 points. Steph Curry 25. Joker 10 rebounds and 8 assists. So it's Joker. I think he can get a triple-double, so we just saying going to keep it light with the 8 assists. But, yeah, he's always obviously a triple-double threat. And Golden State ain't got nobody for him. He can do whatever you want versus Golden State. So 10 and 8 for Jokic. I didn't touch his points. I don't really like touching Jokic points like that, if you notice, unless I'm like playoffs, yeah. But Jokic, like I said, his ass can have 35 or 15. He don't give a fuck, as long as they win. So I don't really like betting on guys like that unless it's a big game. So yeah, Jokic 10 rebounds and 8 assists. Steph Curry 25 points. Golden State gonna have any chance to win this game, you would think Steph gonna ball. Now they did just play on Christmas and Steph was ass, but I think he finished with 25. Maybe he finished with 23. I don't know. But him and Jamal Murray were both ass on Christmas. So yeah, that's why him and Jamal Murray are in this lay. All right. So Steph 25 and Jamal Murray 20. Good matchup. Ain't nobody on Golden State guarded him, I don't think they're going to have Wiggins on him. Maybe they'll have Wiggins on him, but I would think Wiggins is probably going to be on Aaron Gordon. So that means that he'll probably draw Clay barbecue chicken, fam. So Jamal Murray, 20 points. Steph Curry, 25. And the Joker, 10 rebounds and 8 assists. I put that with Wimby, 20 points and 2 blocks. Devin Vassell, 20 points. And Giannis, 10 rebounds. And that is a plus 1667. sweat free. All right. Those are your blunt money bets. Let's see. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get into the incentives, but y'all can fire at the comments, man. But I'm gonna get into these incentives, because maybe y'all got something to say about the incentives, and then we do the comments, and then we'll wrap up. All right. So let me see. Wait, Murray had 28 on Christmas. Curry shot 7 to 21, and Clay shot. Okay, good looking, Mo. Okay, Murray was balling. Maybe he start slow. I think he started slow and put on in the fourth quarter. That's what happened. Cause I hit a bet, or Steph might have messed up a bet, but I gave out on the timeline Jamal Murray and Steph both the hit like 25 or something. And Jamal Murray, they both started slow, I believe. Okay. Yeah. But if Jamal Murray had 28, all the more reason for him to have a dub. Like even better now. But all right, let's get into these Russian props again. Shout out to my homie. We hit those for posting these. So yeah, make sure y'all follow him. Bro got like 100,000 followers. I'm sure y'all know about him. All right, so these are all running backs that need yards to get to 1,000. David Montgomery for the Lions needs 25 yards to get to 1,000. And I haven't really tapped in with the NFL to know like who's playing and who's not, like who's sitting. I know the Ravens are sitting. I know, who else should be sitting? San Fran, you would think they sitting, right? I thought they clinched. Cowboys, I don't think they got shit to play for. Maybe they got, you know what I'm saying? But I'll check this out. But for what it's worth, so some of these guys are gonna play, some of these guys won't. The first one that stick out to me is Saquon. He need 84 yards for 1,000. And I'm pretty sure he got all kind of incentives in his contract, because y'all know the shit that happened with him over the summer. So I'm sure he got all kind of incentives. If he get 1,000 yards, that might be like an extra million or 250,000. You know, if he hit 1,100 yards, which he probably won't, but shit, if he hit 1,100, that's probably another extra. So Saquon sticks out to me. But David Montgomery need 25 for 1,000. Travis Etienne for the Jags, he need 49 for 1,000. I'm sure he got some kind of incentive in his contract. Bijan need 52 for 1,000. As a rookie, you would think he got some kind of incentive in his contract to get 1,000. You would think he wants to get 1,000 as a rookie. I mean, he's one of the best running backs in college we've seen in the last decade. So I say that to say this, he's been a running back his whole life. He knows the significance of 1,000 yards. So you would think Bijan would get it or want to get it. Tony Pollard and Pacheco each need 65 yards. Okay. I'm sure Pollard want to get 1,000 yards, be able to say I'm a 1,000-yard rusher as a full-time back. Pacheco, I'm sure he got some kind of incentive in his contract, because he's the running back for the Chiefs. So if they can get 1,000-yard running back, I'm sure we'll take that. So I'm sure he got some kind of incentive in his contract. Joe Mixon and Najee Harris. Joe Mixon from the Bengals, Najee Harris from the Steelers. They need 77 yards for 1,000. Shit, Najee could get it, I guess. Joe Mixon, I guess. I already talked about Saquon and Jamar Gibbs and Rashad White. Gibbs played for Detroit, and Rashad White plays for Tampa Bay. They each need 85 yards to get 1,000. So all of these guys are within, just having a good game. Maybe put all of these guys in a round robin to go over their rushing thing. That's what I would probably do. Or maybe not to go over their rushing prop, but I would just do ETN 50, Montgomery 20. Like I would just do all of these in a round robin, maybe. And round robin them, if I just gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shit, I'll round robin them bitches by 7, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do 5s and 6s. This shit either gonna work or it's not. Y'all either trying to get y'all money or not. And some of them might not get no snaps, so some may void. But I would do my research, and that's how I probably would attack it, aside from picking out guys that I thought were in the best spot. Now, again, y'all know me, it's worked for us, but I'm just a common sense guy when it comes to NFL. I don't know too much. Common sense, again, the guy that just jumped off the page to me, Saquon, because the shit that he just went through in the offseason. And we know he got some shit in his contract to get 1,000. Like, we already know that. So, That's it. And last but not least, before we get into the comments, all right, and let me know if y'all got something. Let me know. But last but not least, Josh, I forgot where I seen this. It could have been we hit those two, or it could have been my boy B Double. B Dub, he nasty. He didn't do that. Be doing the touchdown ladders from B Dub. He do them touchdown joints from like he started at like Thursday. I think he hit one this year and got wild close a couple times. Like he started on Thursday, then go all the way to Monday. And I think he almost hit one, and Tyreek Hill was the one on Monday, and Tyreek Hill got hurt. Like, son, nice with it. But I might have got this from him. I don't know. Either way it goes, y'all know the vibes with Big Josh. Josh Allen, 2 touchdowns. And it's so funny because I was just talking about this shit on stream a few days ago. I'm like, damn, ever since we played Josh Allen and scored him 2 touchdowns with Jalen Hurts, I haven't really played him. I don't think I played him to score 2 touchdowns. And it's crazy because he's the reason why I played that ticket to begin with. Because I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Josh Allen, 2 touchdowns is plus 11 or 15 or 1700, whatever that shit was. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So that's what made me put that with Jalen Hurts and get that ticket for plus 9,500. But I hadn't touched Josh Allen since then. Well, since then, son done got 2 touchdowns in like 3 games, I feel like. Since that game, at least 2. He's scoring in almost every game. And his 2 touchdowns are steady going down. Last week, that shit was plus 550. I had thought about playing it. I seen it was 550. I'm like, oh, hell no. Y'all know me. I don't like buying my stock at the highest. You know, basically it's the lowest, but it's basically at the highest. I ain't trying to, hell nah. And what he went out and did, get 2 touchdowns. So what's the significance of me talking all this shit? If he scores 2 more touchdowns, he breaks O.J. Simpson's record for the most rushing touchdowns. I'm pretty sure y'all may not be from up here, but yeah, I'm really close to Buffalo, and OJ is not really revered up here. Trust me, he's definitely a part of Bills history that they want to erase. He don't be at no games. He don't be in the stadium. I don't know. Maybe his jersey got unretired. Maybe it's retired. I don't know. But long story short, yeah, I'm sure they want Josh Allen to get that record, and it's a game that I think the Bills need. It's like the biggest game of the week. So Josh Allen 2 touchdowns is something that I will definitely be putting blunt money on probably when I get off this stream. All right, let's get into the comments. And then we up out of here. All right. Nice short stream, as it should be. It was only 2 games. Yeah. My boy Double S, say hi. What's popping? Happy Friday Eve. Yeah, man. Pistons should have had that W, man. Yeah, man. We ride, man. We ride. You know, that's why they blow money bets, man. But what I always say, as long as the reads is there, when the read, it's tough sometimes losing these by hooks and shit. But also you got to recognize sometimes we win by a hook, sometimes, we just need somebody to score 30 and they score that 30 and we win. So, it goes both ways. So it could be frustrating losing by a hook and shit like that, but what's always most important is the reads. If I play somebody like it was Peyton Pritchard, he just stick out to me. I gave him out like last week or 2 weeks ago to have like 3 threes or maybe like 4 threes at plus 500 and have like 12 points or something crazy. And long story short, son was shooting. He just couldn't hit shit. Like he got about 15 shots. If you would have told me that before the game, I would have put more than blood money on it. I would have put a half a unit. If you would have told me I got Peyton Pritchard to hit 3 threes at plus 500, or you know what I'm saying, or 4 threes at plus 500, and he's gonna attempt 9 or 10, he gonna get 10 up. Hell yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. So it's all about the reads, man. Oh yeah, and again, I keep forgetting, but it's a short show. But don't worry, tomorrow. Oh shit, I should have Flow on tomorrow. Oh my god, that show. We might have to start that show super early. We got fucking 15 games tomorrow, and I got a guess. Wow, that might be a 2-hour stream tomorrow. My god. But yeah, hit that motherfucking like button. Y'all know the vibes, the promotion portion of the program, man. Hit the like button. If you're watching this on Twitter, man, hit the heart and retweet. If you're watching this on YouTube, please sub to the channel, like the video. Don't be lazy, just hit the like button, share the video, comment, all that good stuff, man. Beverly Road No Hills. He said, "What's good, big bro?" Wimby. Oh wow, it's Wimby birthday today. Okay. Oh, interesting. And you get to play Giannis today. Wow. I'm gonna look into that. It's Wimby birthday. Maybe worth a little ladder. maybe worth a little something, but he on a minutes limit, so it's tough. Yeah, Trey Jones is starting today. His assist should be a good look. His assists and points should be a good look for sure. Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen his lines yet, so I don't have nothing on him, but I definitely will be trying to see. My boy Cam was good. My boy Cam, excuse me, hit a nice ticket yesterday. Shout out to my boy Cam. Mose, yeah, he told me about Murray. Yeah, I was wrong about Murray. But I know he started slow. I'm waiting on Brookline to drop. I want to parlay his 3 block. Yeah, I was saying that. I couldn't talk you off of doing that. Like I said, they both average 3 blocks. So you probably get like a good plus 200 for that, something like that. Well, nah, you're going to get better than that because I'm seeing Victor blocks at 3. Hopefully they don't get smashed. But I'm seeing his blocks right now, 3 at DraftKings, where you're going to get the best price for that generally, is plus 135. So, yeah, and you should be able to get Brook a little plus money as well. So you might be able to get a plus 400, 500 out of that. Murray fourth quarter went crazy. Yeah, that's what it was. Right now, Brook and Victor are neck and neck for per game block leader. Yeah, I just posted on the timeline. Trust me, I know. Because Chet was in there for a minute too. But like I said, if it's ended today, Wemby would have to win. Well, first of all, we will win because they tied. But Wemby would have to win because he got more total blocks. So I think like when they get it down to the minutia point, whatever, he got to have more blocks per game if he got more total blocks. I would think, but I don't know how that should work. Cowboys still have the division to play for. Okay, so there we go. Tony Pollard. So that means the Eagles still got something to play for. There you go. Tony Pollard. Money line on the Browns this week. Defense win chips. Okay. Who the Browns playing this week? Indy? Nah, Indy playing Houston. I don't know. OBJ, the best incentive bet, in my opinion. He needs 5 catches. Ooh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. OB 5 catches. OBJ. Yeah, that is the best one I've seen. What's his catch line? Shit. Hopefully they ain't got him crazy, but I just play him to get 5. I don't give a fuck. Dame had 40 last time against the Spurs. Okay, it'd be crazy. Like my memory be wild. Like I just like do a little bit of research, but mostly I just go off. I just be remembering the game logs and shit. But yeah, Dame had 40 last time, and I'm pretty sure Giannis had about 16 assists. But Dame, yeah, Mo. You could definitely run the show back. I got the timestamps on deck. But yeah, I already gave out Dame 35 and Giannis to get 10 assists. That's a plus 1,700. I put it back in. It's a 1,500 right now, but I still play it obviously. Dame 40. I played that as a personal. But if y'all want to play that for plus 750, you can. I just didn't want to give it out because there might be a blowout tonight. And again, Dame could go crazy. That's why I did the 35 with the 10 because it's correlated. But I don't like it enough because I don't know if Dame gonna be out for blood like that tonight. He want Hallie. He want Drew Holiday. Like they after you get embarrassed, like you want to get your reputation back. You want to do something. When you do some dumb shit, you want to do whatever you can. When you know some shit that you believe is not in your character, you immediately want to make that right. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna really make that right by putting 40 on the Spurs head. It's a start. But he want to make that right now. If we had Boston out here tonight, I'll be like, yeah, because they ain't been asked. You know what I'm saying? So I know he wanted to turn that around as well because shit, that's also something you want to look at these last 2 games with Indiana. Who's the common denominator? Dame. He's been trash. He's been trash in a lot of these games versus Indiana. Halliburton is literally outplayed him. What are they? He beat him 3 or 4 times, 4 or 5 times, whatever you want to call that shit. Halliburton probably outplayed Son every single game except for 1. What the fuck, bro? We ain't bring you in for that shit. And then now it's getting even worse because now they just dead ass doubling Giannis. I didn't even watch the 2 games ago. I would have gave out Giannis triple double. I didn't watch his triple double. I just seen he had it, so I wasn't like, oh, I'm about to, I didn't get to watch it. But if I would have watched it and saw how they was double teaming him, and I didn't look at the potential assists either. But if I would have saw how they was double teaming him, I would have been like, oh yeah, I would have gave it out. You know what I'm saying? If y'all watched that game last night, they double Giannis so crazy. He had to pass the ball, and Dame just started off breaking a bunch of three. I mean, Dame Lillard wide open from three, bricking. I'm like, all right, Dame, all right, bro. So yeah, couldn't talk you off, but I think Dame want that wreck. He want that real wreck. Um, Rich and famous. I'm in Cali. So the odds on Josh Allen 2 touchdowns is plus 3. Oh, really? That's the best you could do. You ain't got like bravado or nothing, my boy. Hell nah, man. I mean, before I say hell nah, I need to check like the books here. Cause I could be saying hell nah, and he could be plus 400 on FanDuel. You know what I'm saying? So I can't talk you off until I actually look. Um, you can look and see if you. I know you don't have access to these books, but like you can go on the Action app if you have that, and you can look and see what his 2 touchdowns are going for at every book. And I really was going to just lock it in before I came on, but I was already 5 minutes late coming on stream. So yeah, we'll see, we'll see. But right now, just seeing that plus 300, I don't like that. But I will say this: if it's a plus 300, for me, if it was a plus 300 for me, I would find another leg I really like, or another touchdown leg, or maybe I will put that with Odell 5 catches, something like that. If you can do that, because I don't like 300. I don't like that enough to put. Like if I put blunt money on a plus 300, I'm not gonna get a lot back. So I tend to try to put like a quarter unit or a half a unit on a plus 300. And I don't like Josh Allen to score 2 touchdowns enough to put a half unit on it now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, nigga was just plus 1100 a couple weeks ago. Like, goddamn. But if that's all you got, find a way to spice it up. That's just what I would personally do. That's just me personally. Cam said you and Flo on a 15-game slate is a 3-hour show. That's what I'm saying. We got to, yeah, man, that shit gonna be crazy. We got to definitely start early, and be crisp with it. But maybe not, because honestly, man, I last night was when it came to my, like, I'm like, I don't like these slates. Because I was like, and again, the reason why I've been up and down with it all year, because we literally been up and down with the huge slates, like win a lot, lose a lot, you know what I'm saying, or break even on these slates. It's been about even when there's like 14 games. But last night was just too much, man. I missed so much shit that I want. Like when I looked up, I wasn't able, because Brook Lopez didn't get his 4 blocks. So I was gonna put a half a unit or put Kawhi PRA block and steal with something. I was gonna put that with something. I looked up, it's 9:30. I'm like, oh shit, this game already done started, or the game might have started at 8 or something. I'm like, bro, it's too many games, man. I'm trying to watch this game, get up there here, this game starting. So I missed that. And of course, Kawhi covered his in the second quarter. Harden didn't cover his, man. We close to banging another one though. I'll tell you that. Halliburton did his thing. CJ was a steal away from getting his. He got his block and everything else. He was a steal from getting his, and Harden was a steal from getting his. He got his block. So yeah, but Kawhi has now moved over Harden. It took me a while, and it shouldn't have took a while because Harden was going so crazy. That's why it took a while. But now Kawhi is officially over Harden in the PRA still block. Right now he's probably the best value. Until they put Kawhi at like plus 125, he'll be definitely in them things. I mean, honestly, the best value out is still CJ and Halliburton, because they're gonna keep them at 200 because they guards and nobody gonna play them, so they're gonna keep them at plus 200. That was Dame's 20K point night. He had extra motivation. Maybe you talking about when he went for 40, Powell, or maybe you talking about the one time he actually played good against Halliburton. I don't know, but yeah. Bobby Portis had 23 and 10 last time against the Spurs. Bobby double. Yeah, I'm looking for Bobby lines for sure, because if you think it's gonna be a blowout, similar to what I said yesterday with Precious Achua, who I don't even know what he did because I missed the start of the game. I didn't get to look at his lines. I luckily got Day'Ron Sharp, got to look at that and put that on the timeline. But I will say it's the same cap there. Bobby Portis, you would probably want to max him out. I mean, I don't know. His double might not be worth nothing. I don't know the double if it's 250, 300. I'm good on that. But what I would do personally is like Bobby 20 and 10, something like that. Bobby 20 and 12, or maybe ladder his points and rebounds separately for some blunt money, just to see if he's gonna have a great game. Yeah, that's probably what I would do with Bobby, just assuming that he can punish Zach Collins off the bench, and assuming that it's a blowout, so he'll play the entire fourth quarter, or at least most of the fourth quarter. If you're getting 7 minutes from Bobby Portis in the fourth quarter, you're looking good. Same thing with Day'Ron Sharp. I watched him last night get in. He had 9 and 10. He got in with a minute and 50 seconds left, finished with 11 and 12, and he missed 3 free throws in that time span in the 2 minutes. I'm like, bro, for real. So yeah, couldn't talk you off that. FanDuel in Canada had it at plus 500. Hey, FanDuel has Josh Allen 2 TD. Now that's something I do for some blunt money. Nah, not DK, but I do fan. Now that then now we talking some blunt money. You know what I'm saying? Shit, even that with Josh Allen, or maybe I don't know what old boy catches is, Odell Beckham catches is, but maybe that with Odell Beckham, if Odell Beckham 5 catches is something crazy. Brooke and Victor 3 blocks each is 310 at DK. Line just dropped. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna be putting a little. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting a little blunt money on that, maybe, or maybe I'll find something I really like to put that with. Maybe I'll put that with Jokic triple double in the win. I think Denver gonna win tonight. I mean, besides Golden State at home and Steph, why do I think why is that line 3? I know the Christmas game was kind of close, but when Denver really wanted to play, they played, and Denver is pretty much a fully formed championship team, sans Bruce Brown. Um, and maybe another guy, so and they're going against a Golden State team that's struggling. You got rookies in and out the lineup. You playing Peninsky, Trace Jackson Davis. It's no Steph. It's Steph or bust. So I think Denver gonna win that game tonight. So maybe I'll do something like that. But I love that. I love that 310. I think that's good. I think that's good money. Dame last Spurs was his 40 night. Maybe explains Giannis passing. He only had 11 himself. They know the numbers. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, and also, Giannis a killer. Giannis, when he want that triple double, that boy be hunting. I'm telling you right now, like when Giannis, he like Embiid. Them boys hunt for real. Zach Collins is out tonight. Oh my goodness, jeez, yeah. Bobby Portis should go crazy. I don't even know who the other center is. Oh, Bassey, maybe Charles Bassey. That's bad. I know third string center for the Spurs. Yeah, maybe Bassey, who got nothing for Bobby Portis. So yeah, he definitely got to like Bobby tonight for sure. Okay, appreciate you pulling up. She said she had work too. Dan, let's get this money for sure. Let's get it. And Josh Allen plus 500 on FanDuel. Yeah, shop around, but I like Josh Allen to get 2 touchdowns again. That's to pass OJ Simpson for the all-time rushing touchdown leader for Buffalo. So you really gotta like that. Bassey out for the season. Damn. So who the they gotta have another center on the roster. But yeah, Bobby Porter should eat regardless. I mean, shit, even Giannis, because you gotta think about it. Wemby's still on a time limit. He's still on a minutes limit. So Giannis should go absolutely fucking crazy and do whatever he wanted to do when he played the minutes that old boy not on the floor. Because Giannis, even if it's 3 quarters, he gonna get about 30 minutes, you would think. And Wemby in 3 quarters probably gonna get 18 minutes. So, that's that's basically a quarter on the floor without without any big, worse than Indiana. So yeah, Giannis could cook, and if that game is close, my goodness, but I don't foresee that game being close. That's why I would look toward Bobby Portis, and that's why I don't have any straight just blown money bets for it. So just to wrap this up, man, that's it. I might have a couple other things. Well, I will have the $25 drawing on the timeline. The 3 blocks and 3 blocks. I'll either play that for some blunt money with something else, or I'll put a quarter unit on it. But I like that. I don't think it has a great chance of happening. Just because I can't think it has a great chance of happening, but I think it's worth a play. a little bit of money to be put on it. The reason why I don't think it has a great chance of happening, like I said, because I don't know. Wemby, he hasn't gone against Giannis yet. Now I think he can kick Brook Lopez shit, but I don't know if he's gonna be kicking Giannis shit. And vice versa. Brook Lopez, now he did get 6 blocks last time he played the Spurs, so we should be good there. I think Brook has 6 blocks last time he played the Spurs, and no Wemby, but still Wemby on the minutes limit. I just wonder if Wemby can get his blocks. He should be able to now. He's big as shit. But I just wonder if he can get his 3 and 4 blocks. He should get 2. Wemby should get his 3. He get his 3. Because Malik Beasley probably throw up some bullshit. Then you got Brewer Champ and them rookies coming off the bench. Pat Connaughton. Yeah, he going to get his block. So, yeah, I like that. I might have to find something, man. I wish Tari Eason was playing today. Or Derek White. But it's cool. We get on them boys tomorrow. Pause. That's crazy. All right. So, as always, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. We done went through blunt money bets, went through some comments, talked a little NFL. And that's that short show, but I will put the timestamps in it. So, as always, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. You know the vibes. Let's get this cash. We got to have it. So, let's get it.